a sound check going on here. Bow, 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 da, 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 bow, 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 da, 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 da. Was it in the spring or early last summer when I ran into Baby Ray? We were trying to remember all the good old times that left us so old and in the way. He said, I'm like an old shirt that you can barely wear, but you squeeze your faculty in it anyway. Seems I threw my diploma instead of my cap and blew what the future had in store for me. Hey, Baby Ray, I think I miss your laughing face and the good old days, us living in a drunken haze. And if I could remember everything about those days, I'm sure I'd stop saying I miss my days with Baby Ray. Now did we have a time, a whole lot of time? I can't remember 'cause I was barely in it. Now we're out of time, there's never enough time. I know 'cause I'm living every minute. Now Baby Ray and me seem to have some enemies I feel certain that I never met. But I'm not good at names and I'm not good at places. I'm not good at faces when it comes to my days with Baby Ray. I think I miss your laughing face and the good old days, us living in a drunken haze. And if I could remember everything about those days, I'm sure I'd stop saying I miss my days with Baby Ray. Now did we go to school at all that fall? Which school? What fall? What a ball. Or did we go on a long spring break that too soon became so broken? I wish I had a token or some type of souvenir to help show me why I smile from ear to ear. There probably are a couple laying round here stinking like a stale can of beer. Hey, Baby Ray, I think I miss your laughing face and the bad old days, us living in a purple haze. And if I could remember everything about these days, those days, I'm sure I'd stop saying I miss my days with Baby Ray. If I could remember everything about those days, I'm sure I'd stop saying I miss my days with Baby Ray. Hello, Laura, Mom, and Wayne. Good to see you guys. It's Wednesday night. I hope that sounds all right. I didn't have my, usually I do my sound check there at the beginning, and I have my headphones in my ears, but I didn't do that this time, but I think we're probably good. Smokestack Betty, how you doing? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to play this little reel here. It's going to be 3 songs from my album Imitation Life with Tim O'Brien producing. I'm going to do 3 songs there, and I'll see you at 8 o'clock. How's that? All right? All right. Stick with me. Hey, share this with your friends, would you please? That'd be great. Let's get a little crowd here. Thanks. pains. The more time ticks, the more aches and pains. If I had the time to think, I'd go insane over all my aches and pain. Pain, life's a pain, and how you cope is based on how it's framed. Like a fuzzy puppy with oversized eyes, imitation life behind art's disguise. Life's a bitch, and then you bitch, and while I bitch, it's a son of a bitch. I'm not sure what I've got to gain as I bitch about all my aches, aches, aches and pains. Again, I'd do it over again, but I might add just a bit more sin, as it might stop my mind from wondering when I was a younger man. Oh man, I could make a stand and deliver with a little strain, but now I've got these aches, aches, aches and pains, aches, aches, aches and pains,
if I had time to think, I'd go insane over all my aches and pains. If I had time to think, I'd go insane over all my aches and pains.
Life is one big long sport. You wanna win, no new report. It comes and goes in a glance. Don't blink now, here comes a chance. I was born, but just that once. I've learned some, I've been a dunce. Lord, I've tried to be your guy and tell the truth as I lie. Tell the truth through all my life. Chances are I'll take a chance. Chances are I've had my chance. I've been born and I've been raised, been broken, been displaced. I've searched my soul for amazing grace and lost my mind in outer space. Things are funny, strange are things. Rational thinking is out of range. Coincidences, happenstance. Chances are I'll take a chance. Chances are I've had my chance. I've had my chance. Well traveled and worn out, it's been repaved from north to south. So many times we've all lost count. I need some change without a doubt. The fear in me comes late at night I sit up straight and sweat with fright. I pray for me with all my might. Lord, give me rest, I'll be alright in this test and make me right. Chances are I'll take a chance. Chances are I've had my chances are I'll take a chance. Chances are I've had my chance. I've killed men in my mind. I've gotten caught. I've done hard time. I put my hate in a song that rhymes and sung it till love is all I find. Sung it till love is all I find. Sung till love is all I find. We weren't rich and we weren't poor, but the neighbor kid next door could not say the same. His playhouse was the place where all the who's who in the hood would come and play their games. One day they split and locked me up in there, then sprayed me like a bug that had just gasped at his last breath. Mark this down as the good times of life that haven't quite killed me yet. It was a 1972 panel wagon with powered windows and rear views too. And my first time driving solo, I bought those wide mouths in Ohio in that lawless drive-through. And my first time driving solo, I bought those wide mouths in Ohio in that lawless so many wires. So this chair I have here is, I won't tell you what it's called because the verdict is still out, but it's more than I've ever paid for a desk chair. And I saw the other day that all kinds of, Bruce Willis has one. And I figured, you know, it's good enough for Bruce. Justin Bieber has one. Never will we see our old home place. Time passed, it had its way. The place where we were raised was razed to the ground. Time passed, it had its day. I once stood stage right and looked you in the eye. Time passed, it had its way. I would sing my song with that smile on your face. Time passed, it had its day. Saw my finger, saw my thumb, saw my pain, you didn't run. Time passed, it had its way. But I saw how you loved me while I was in my baddest way. Time passed, it had its day. Loved ones come and loved ones must go. Time passed, they had their day. The minutes added up, took them all away, you know. Time passed, they had their day. So what do we do now with this time we're living in? Time passed, it had its way. Laugh and love the now, it'll slip away. And how? Oh, time passed, it had its day. Time passed, it had its Okay. That was a new song for you. Guess what it was called. Hey, happy Wednesday, everybody. Dad's here. Hey, Dad. Dad's in Paris. Tony, Thanks, Tony. Thanks a lot, man. Good to see you here. Hey, Ron. Right on. Right on. Do a roll call here. Let's say hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Hi, Laura. Hi, Wayne. Hi, Smokestack Betty. Hello, hello, hello. Sean, Brady, and brother Max, Susan. Yes, once again, Tony and Dad, Sean Wolf, thank you so much for the star. Rena, thank you so much for the applause. Thank you so much. All right. I'm going to get this wire off here. We don't need this. So I'm getting ready to do a song now that I wrote with William Shakespeare. I really did. He didn't know it because he'd been dead for centuries. But anyway, I wrote a bunch of songs, about 15 songs for the. I was asked to write songs in a local production that the People's Bank Theater, actually the People's Bank Theater, the nonprofit there, put it on before they were even a theater. Back in 2013, this was produced. It was produced twice. Love's Labour's Lost, William Shakespeare's Love's Labour's Lost. It's basically a story about a king and his court, and the king of Navarre. It's in Spain, and they've vowed to bone up, as they say, and study up, and expand their brain power, and they've taken an oath. They've signed an oath. These the king and his court, these three men and the king, they signed an oath to do a few things, and they included not sleeping more than 3 hours a night, fasting. I can't remember the extent of the fasting, but it sounded quite difficult, and they were supposed to stay away from females for 3 years. So that's Love's Labour's Lost, basically. And this song that I'm about to do was written for the princess. The princess, her father was the king of France in the story, and she was coming for a visit, and she just so happened to have 3 fair maidens with her. So you can see hijinks ensued. But anyway, the princess. This reminds me of The Crown. You know the Crown. If anybody watched The Crown on, I think it's on Netflix, where the queen. Traditionally the queen is taken. A forester will take them hunting, and Queen Elizabeth has done quite a lot of hunting in her day. I'm sure that she doesn't go out there now and traipse around, but she would do quite a bit of hunting. But that's what this scene reminds me of. The princess is going to hunt, and a forester is leading her, and some others. And she is torn. She is torn as to whether she should kill, and what her motives are. Is it just for glory, or is anyway, that's what this song's about. So you got to imagine me, displace your or suspend your disbelief, as they say, and imagine me as the princess singing this song as she's struggling over whether she should go out and kill a deer. It's the princess hunting song. Hold on, I got to switch chairs now after all that. Princess hunting song. So saving reputation in the chute. Not wounded pity would not let me do it. If wounding, then it was to show my skill that more for praise than purpose meant to kill it. Out of the question, so it is sometimes. Glory grows guilty of detested crimes. Now, mercy goes to kill, goes to kill. Ooh. Mercy goes to kill, goes to kill. Mercy goes to kill, goes to kill. And shooting well was then accounted ill. When for fame's sake, for praise an outward part, we bend to that, the working of the heart. As I for praise alone now seek to spill the poor dear's blood, that my heart means no ill. Out of the question, so it seems sometimes, glory grows guilty of detested crimes. Now mercy goes to kill, goes to kill. Mercy goes to kill, goes to kill. Mercy goes to kill, goes to kill. And shooting well is then accounted ill. There's the Princess Hunting Song from Love's Labour's Lost. If you want that song, actually I've got a bunch of these Shakespeare songs like that, and I quite like doing that. Though I don't think I saved on that song. I don't think I changed. There wasn't any need to change Shakespeare's words. They fit right in. Obviously, he's pretty good, but I think I added an "it," the word "it" in one place, but. Now let's fast forward to 2015. This is my hunting song. Sounds like somebody's really wanting to come down the steps in our house. They're creaky. They're very creaky. Maybe it was the dog. Maybe not. This is a song I made up. It's a hunting song too. Deep in the valley, 80 miles from our home, sits a family cabin with 12 beds and a buck stove. There's a deer head on the wall beside the bear, beside the elk. They didn't see it coming, didn't know to ask for help. The freezer in the cellar holds frozen calls of the wild. Thaw it, cook it, It'll energize us all. Pap and Uncle, the cousins and me are locked and loaded to the teeth. The whole 9 yards is begging to be popped off in the trees. Rise and shine, it's killing time. When you look them in the eye, you'll see the love of this green earth and the reflection of the you that you once were back at birth. So I sit here in Pap's tree stand, making things a bit unfair. Frozen toes, runny nose, makes me wish I was back there. Back at work, bitching about my boss, having a laugh at his expense, while wishing I was in some tree, dreaming about dropping meat. Dropping meat. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. It's a short show this evening. It's going to be a short one. Let me tune that up, though. Let me tune the guitar up, because I care about you people. I really do. Thanks, Wayne. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Rena. I got my tuner here in my pocket. There's a little tuner here. See, it's like on my telephone-io. It tells me where to bend my strings. Okay, here we go. A new morn's like being born, but the weight of a day can snuff all life away. The weight of a day can snuff all life away. I had a dream I was in the womb, listening to my mother's tune, but a bump in the night had me coming to. A bump in the night brought on the light of truth. You must die a little bit before you're born again. You're broken down, but then you'll be born again. When I read the good book, I was way too young. I I started out smart, but I ended up dumb. The words went in, but they never did fall out. Got all mixed up, they never fell out of my mouth. You must die a little bit before you're born again. You're broken down, but then you'll be born again. Now half of my heroes are dead and gone, the other half forgot what side they're on. Life goes on, but the dead, they do too. I'll try to be your hero if you try to be mine too. You must die a little bit before you're born again. You're broken down, but then you'll be born again. And here is thank you for being there with me and hanging in through these shows. I really appreciate it. I love playing these songs for you. Here's one I got to tune into open G for those of you playing along. I basically tune the high E string down to a D, the low E string down to a D from E to D, and then this A string here goes to a G. A lot of blues cats play in this tuning. Make sure all the other strings are in tune. Thanks for hanging in there with me while I'm tuning my guitar. Most folk singers have stories they tell while they tune their guitars. I just talk about tuning my guitar while I'm tuning my guitar. It's gripping. Hey, Michael. Thank you, man. Paula Davis Stewart is right. You got to stay in tune. The best you can, anyway. This song I wrote when I was in Austin, Texas. Blast Town. They were going through growing pains. Maybe they still are. But we lived there for a while. Everybody was a songwriter in Austin, Texas. Everybody. The kid that lived in the apartment, he's 12. He's a songwriter. Pretty good. Are there no locals in this town? I guess they've all been grounded. Seems like it happened with the sound of the boom. Did the sound of the big boom get rid of the rest of the room? There are way too many cars on North Lamar to get us very far very fast. I wish I had a pony, wish I remembered how to laugh. Blast town burned down, hit fast, turn around, didn't see it spinning. I didn't hear it winning till the song had been sung. Now that old man can make a yodel sound as sound as the dirt that once was on this Texas ground. Way before the Quikrete, in the times of Do-Re-Mi and Adobe. There's a $10,000 spot now on the fortune wheel, but it's spinning way too slowly to get me back round to that kind of big deal. Blast town burned down, hit fast, turn around, didn't see it spinning. I didn't hear it winning till the song had been sung. I was a youngster, born beginner, a grinner and a dreamer. Kept those dreams upstairs, then later puked them out on High Street for the frat boys and the big hairs. I got some songs lost in my head, I'd like to let them all loose before I'm dead. I got a few about the boozing, maybe one about burning this town down. Blast down, burn down, hit fast, turn round, didn't see it spinning. I didn't hear it winning till the song had been sung. Didn't hear it winning. There you go, Blast Town. Now I gotta tune back up. Here we go. Thank you very much. It's easier getting up. It's not like life. It's easier getting up than going down there. There we are. But we care, so we check twice. So on Sunday I go to Wheeling. Sometime between 2 and 4 I'll be playing a short set in Wheeling, West Virginia this Sunday for Mike Iafrate's family. Mike, our friend, passed away at the young age of 44. Left a young family behind, and we're a bunch of us are getting together playing some music. We're going to raise some money for that family. They're in need of support. That'll be this Sunday. If you want to know where that is, you want to join us in Wheeling, West Virginia on Sunday, we'd love to see you there. This goes out to Mikey and his family. I'll close with this one, okay? Yesterday was Hazel Dickens' birthday. I was thinking about Mikey, and he named his daughter Hazel after Hazel Dickens, apparently the queen of bluegrass, a West Virginia woman. She was inducted into the first class of the West Virginia Music Hall of Fame, a wonderful woman. And Mikey wrote to her and told her years ago when his daughter was born that he named her Hazel, and Hazel wrote this wonderful letter back. Anyway, Mikey loved this song, and Hazel did too, so I'm going to do that. Do it for you right now. Man, I'm tired of all the driving and the ringing in my ears. Tired of all the balding tires and feeling older than my years. I'd give it all up in this minute. I'd place the brakes upon the thrill for a quiet life without the heartaches up in my West Virginia hills. See, I wore out that old Geo. Now I wear this way I feel. I feel my fingers bleeding while needing something old and weak to kill. See, these strings that just don't love me, I know now that they never will. My love lays waiting, hey, she's tucked away, hey, up in the West Virginia hills. I've got a brother in Kanawha County, says he'll help keep me on my feet. Change in my head and in my pockets, a place to bed, a place to eat. You see this, my ink had stopped flowing, so I got the lead out, but it stayed still. I need a life with fewer verses. I need my West Virginia hills. Pour me a drink while the moon shines. We'll laugh and talk about our old times. Take these keys, they're no longer mine. Tell my mother I'm finally fine. Take the six-string dream and let it go to the bottom of the Ohio. Let the muddy water fill up my sound hole. Down, down, down it'll go. I need a life without the heartaches. My sick heart, it doesn't need a pill. It needs the hills of West Virginia. I need my West Virginia hills. I need my West Virginia hills. I need my West Virginia hills. Hey, thanks everybody. Thank you so much. Short show tonight, and we'll see you next week. I think next week I'll put one in. Yeah, I'm going to go on vacation late in June, going on a little vacation. But anyway, we'll see you next week. I'll do another, probably a shorter show, and I'm looking forward to seeing you then. Go to toddbirds.com if you want to know where I'm playing, and I've got a show coming up in Parkersburg. Got a show in Morgantown. I'll be playing an acoustic show and a rock show all in one night there in Morgantown. That's not until November, but I mention it now because it's my band 63 Eyes, and we play once every 20 years. Well, anyway, we haven't played in a long time, and those shows tend to sell out, so we'd love to see you there. I'm going to open up that show playing my first solo release, Never Say Uncle, in its entirety, and then the band will play our LP, Look In for Mothmen, in its entirety. That's November 6th. Get your tickets now for that. Love to see you. Hey, thanks, Dad. Another goodie. Dad in Paris and Paula, thank you so much. Thank you, Brother Max and Rena. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks, everybody who, you continue to tip. And that's just a wonderful thing. That's a wonderful thing. I'm digging up old songs and learning new ones and trying to do different interesting things. So trying to shake it up a little bit here. And I appreciate you tipping as if you were going to a show. Short show, right? Short, but hey, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Bye. There it is. Together we are for the first time. A common enemy has us together distantly.